The government has announced an immediate pause to the rollout of smart motorways. The controversial project has been criticised on safety grounds, and now, following a report from the Commons Transport Committee, the government will now collect 5 years of safety data on those stretches already operational before deciding how to proceed. In addition, extra safety measures costing £390 million will be installed on those smart motorways already completed.
Ultimately, it is the permanent removal of the hard shoulder and insufficient emergency refuge areas that is the problem. And, if a driver stops in a live lane, then potentially they can be at mercy of drivers behind them, not following some of the information on the gantry signs themselves.
A truck driver who killed 3 people on a busy motorway while looking for casual sex online has been jailed for almost 9 years. The judge said the driver was utterly oblivious as he drove into stationary traffic at 58 miles an hour on the A1 in County Durham, seconds after he was looking at adult sites on his phone. 3 other people were injured in the crash. The court also heard how one person was now suffering with post-traumatic stress disorder. A nurse has been arrested for pretending to inject Covid-19 vaccines into at least 50 people in exchange for a bribe. Police in Italy say the man was caught on video, apparently discarding vaccines into a container for used needles, with people paying to earn a vaccination pass without actually getting the jab.
Have a look at the papers, some of the main papers today. Unsurprisingly, all of them are leading on that continued fallout from the latest Downing Street party revelations. This is the front page of the Mirror. They're saying grieving families, medics, Conservative MPs and everyone with a shred of decency, as the quote, is sending this message to the Prime Minister: the party's over.
And
Boris.
it is literally all of them, isn't it, which is quite rare. The Daily Mail describes it as the worst crisis of Mr Johnson's leadership. The paper says he's expected to make a statement at the beginning of Prime Minister's questions today in a bid to shut down mounting anger from the public and from his own party.
The Daily Telegraph reports that support from Mr Johnson's backbench is ebbing away. It says prominent Conservatives have said it was appalling and utterly indefensible that the event took place.
And for something completely different, The Times features Tearless onions on the front page. Sonions will go on sale in the UK next week after decades of research by scientists to find the least pungent variety.
I'm just reading more. I need more information about it. The onions are an invention of Rick Watson, a plant breeder working for the German chemical company BASF. He began working on the innovation in the late 1980s.
Blimey.
That's a long build-up to that onion. Yes, onions. I don't mind a sort of tearful moment after an onion.
Sometimes they say if you put a metal spoon in your mouth.
If you sing into it. Or if you put lemon juice on the knife, that's meant to work.
Oh, really?
I might
Do you quite enjoy the emotion that it brings out?
Yeah, that's a terrible idea. Don't do that.